What's up, guys? Welcome to Dem Boys All Day. My name is Ruben, and we're here to talk about, yes, the Niners and Cowboys again. Are we going to come through and fight through all this drama that we're going through, or are we going to get railroaded and knocked out again? Last week, I thought, well, 2 weeks ago, I thought we had a chance against Detroit, and we just completely fell apart. And then you got to hand it to the Lions, but now I hate their guts. They weren't so bad before, but now they just really rubbed it in. Now it pissed me off. But Sunday night, primetime game, man. That's when we're supposed to shine. We're hoping that this bye week that we had is going to give us a chance to get our stuff together. You know, give us a chance to refine some things because we have not been looking good. You know, everything from the running game. Does Dalvin Cook get his shot? I haven't seen, the report to see who's playing, who's not playing, but we need something. Excuse me. We have the offensive line that hopefully they got their stuff together. Hopefully everybody's where they're supposed to be. For the Niners, I heard they're missing a couple of big guys up on that defensive line. So let's see what happens. Let's see if we're able to make some room for our running game. The receivers, are they going to create more separation? Are they going to take what Troy Aikman was talking about? Put some energy into your routes, even if you're not getting the ball. Enough of the just going through the motions. This is the point where you start to make changes or you don't. And if you don't, you're not going to make the playoffs. It's not a guarantee just because you went 12-5 the last 3 seasons. Everybody else is getting better. We're just not keeping up. We can't get off to those fast starts like we used to. We can't get out ahead 7-10-0, and now they're the ones fighting to come back. The roles have reversed. We're the ones trying to catch up now because our offense is stalling and our defense can't stop anybody. And they end up scoring first, and here we are passing, 40, 50 passes, and we can never get a running game. They need to attempt to get a running game. I hope they get Cooks. Dowdle's great, but we need bruising backs too, like Zeke, Cook, just to punish them, break them down, so at the end of the game, we're able to break some runs. But we abandon the run so quickly, we can never get it going. And our offensive line is so inept right now that defenses can get to us with 4 guys. They don't need to load the box and put 7, 8 people, blitz, because they don't need to. They just keep everybody back in coverage. You got Warner as a linebacker that can cover extremely well. So he doesn't need to blitz. They're going to make you prove themselves that you can do something. And so far we haven't. We need CD and Ferg to make a difference this game. Let's hope Trevon Diggs can get his mojo back, start hitting people. Because there was a while there where he was hitting people last year. And we were even like, whoa, what's going on? But he doesn't want to hit right now. And it's kind of like a whole team thing. You lose a couple of people, you lose that confidence, you lose that enthusiasm. And this is the game where they have to get it back. Yeah, it's the Niners. But if we can't beat them right now, with what they got going on and are missing, we're in trouble. At least make it a heck of a close game or it's down to the final drive. But if we're going to do anything like we did last year when we turned it around after the bye week, this is it. We should win by 10, 14 points. This is our chance to switch the narrative. build confidence off this because we got Atlanta, we got Eagles, Commanders, which are no joke right now. We're nobody to talk. We can't say Philly's not, they're not all that because we're not anything close to that. At least they're winning more than us. So let's prove them wrong. Let's prove them wrong. We got to establish the run. We got to take some shots downfield. Receivers got to get separated. And that's where using that motion is going to help a lot. Put CD in the backfield running, put him in motion, get him some speed to where they can't cling on him. They can't grab onto him. Get him open. Do that with Ferguson. Do that with Tolbert. You got to mix it up. It's hard to kind of tell what kind of game it's going to be. Is it going to be the offense is down because there's no Debo, there's no Ayuk, there's McCaffrey? Are they going to just be like 17, 20 points? Or is it going to be defenses are so bad, it's going to be a slugfest and it's going to be a 38-35 game? We won't know. Because I don't know what we're going to bring. I'm confident that we're going to put the effort forth this week. I think that we're really going to step back into it. We had some time to reflect. They've heard the criticism, not just from us, not just from fans, but from their own owner. He hardly ever does that. He came on and said that their concepts, their plays were basically not up to par. And it's true. And maybe that's part of that old school thinking of McCarthy and Zimmer. They're used to doing something and doing it well. But now I hope they're learning that they need to change on the fly. They need to update their concepts. They need to evolve with the NFL. And they're not doing that right now. I think McCarthy knows that, hey, my job could be on the line. And he could probably get a job somewhere else. Go to Carolina. They'd love to have somebody that could win them 10, 12 games a year. And they'd be happy. But not us. Only thing I have on McCarthy is, besides his play calling and taking too long to get evolved and expand the playbook, is I think he's a little too nice to the players. I think he's kind of babying the players. I think he's kind of like, analytics is great, but he's more into the numbers and let me totally rest my guys. I don't want to have any contact. I don't want to do this. We're not going to practice this way. It's like, man, they complain about how players have changed in this generation and how they don't want to play hard. They don't want to practice hard. But you're the coach. You're going to either lose your team because you're losing and not playing hard, or because you push them to play harder. I was waiting for Zimmer to get pissed off on the sidelines like they said he would. Get in their face. Tell them what they did wrong. But I haven't seen that. Every time I see the camera looking at Zimmer, he's like, what's going on? I can't believe that play didn't work. And he doesn't change. He doesn't evolve. I never see him on the sideline talking to his players. McCarthy, too. He's always just there looking at his play, never talking to the guys. I never see him go to the sideline, talk to Dak when the defense is on. Hey, what are you seeing? What's going on? Nothing. Even Dak, great leader, great person. But like that time when they had that interception a couple weeks ago, CD was saying, jump ball, throw it up. Don't throw that. Throw it up, I'll get it. Dak wasn't even, he was just looking at his little iPad, not even worrying about what's going on around him, not even worrying about his teammates. Talking to them, hey, CD, come here, sit down, let's talk. Hey, Shoddy, what are you seeing? Come here, this is what I think we need to do. This is what I'm seeing. Nothing. It's like they just see what happened and then they just keep doing the same stuff. I'm not a hater. I love my boys. I'm going to be a fan till I die. But come on. I need to see the players on the sideline getting pissed off and getting motivated, not yelling at each other like they're mad, but pepping them up. That's where D-Law, Parsons, all these guys that are injured, that are not out there playing, need to be there on that sideline, pepping them up, giving advice. I think Parsons do that one time like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, but nothing since. They say they don't do sounds from the sidelines when they lose. They should, because I bet you it would be the shortest video ever because nobody's talking. They're just looking up at the screen like, what happened? Instead of like, dude, game plan. Make it like when you were a kid in the backyard. Hey, look, this is what we're going to do. You go that way, I'm going to hit you. Do something. I really hope that they've game planned and that they've updated what they're going to do and modified it. A lot of motion, pushing the run. We need to use our jumbo packages. I don't think I've seen that like last year or a couple of years ago when we had a couple of the backups, the linemen that were getting up there on the line and helping push the line forward so they could get a few yards running. Nothing. It's the same thing. No threat in the red zone. Something needs to change. Go get some receiver that nobody knows that's 6'8", that can jump up and catch the ball. A tight end. Do something. They don't even get Zeke involved at the goal line. Come on, guys. This is time. This is the time. This is time. What the hell is that? This is the time to make a change. This is the time to get angry and show the world what you're made of. You're America's team. You're the world's team. Not just America's team. You're the richest franchise in the world. That says something. Now have some pride. Go out there, kick some ass, and show San Francisco what we're made of. Cowboys 27-24. I'm out. Dem boys all day. Please subscribe.